Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome to today's reflection. Today I want to share this ayah of Surah Nisa 122. 𝗿𝗲𝘀𝘆𝘀𝗵𝗏 وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ سَنُدْخِلُهُمْ جَنَّاتٍ تَجْرِي مِن تَحْتِهَا الْأَنْهَارُ خَالِدِينَ فِيهَا أَبَدًا وَعْدَ اللَّهِ حَقًّا وَمَنْ أَصْدَقُ مِنَ اللَّهِ قِيلًا. And those who believe and do good, we will soon admit them into gardens under which rivers flow, to stay there forever and ever. And Allah's promise is always true, and whose word is more truthful than Allah's word? SubhanAllah, just the reflection here is that you might run into many ayat about Jannah, about paradise, and you're just like, oh, it's another ayah about paradise. And you would not really put your mind into it, and you just continue onwards. Like, you know, it's just like, okay, another ayah. But subhanallah, you gotta appreciate how the promise is real. The promise is extremely real. And I feel like if we take that truly to mind, to heart, then a lot of things would change in our lives. Subhanallah. I particularly chose this ayah because the ending in it, وَعْدَ اللَّهِ حَقًّا وَمَنْ أَصْدَقُ مِنَ اللَّهِ قِيلًا. The promise of Allah is true, and who is more truthful in speech than Allah? Like, you know, that this is extremely true. This is happening, you know. So what is our action regarding this? What is going to change in us when you have in mind that your patience is not open-ended? You know, when you are being patient regarding sin and avoiding it to the best of your ability, striving against it, and you are being patient doing good deeds, and just being patient upon the difficulties that afflict you. Your patience is not open-ended, and it does not terminate at the end in null and void. You know, it does not go on forever, and it's not being done uselessly. It is being done for Allah's sake, subhanahu wa ta'ala. You are seeking the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala first and foremost, and Allah has for you a very, very real reward, and that is Jannah. And who is more truthful than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? If we have a problem reacting with this, a problem with responding, then the problem is one of two things. Either we don't like Jannah, we prefer dunya, and therefore we'd be rendered insane, because who would prefer something so little and so fruitless compared to that which is everlasting, and that which is free of munaghisat, free of like negative things? Like, you know, even in the dunya, the positive things you have, it's always got some negative thing alongside it. So either you are insane, you know, and you just prefer dunya over Jannah, or the case is that your faith is not deep enough and well grounded enough to truly believe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when He tells you that His promise is true. The majority of us, you know, would be the latter, and we should work towards that. I've got the video actually regarding this, firming your roots and revising your roots. I highly recommend that, and that would be the start of solving the problem. That's what I have for you today, and I wish you all the best. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.